So Cloud Baby's 50 Cent is co-signing Sauce Walker dissing Drake's baby mom.
Red drop top all summer. Shoot damn that with a condom. Just another mama.
This rent-free landscape in Sauce Walker's head that Drake has
Over the years.
for years, and obviously that's playing out in different ways now. He's got to let it go.
Now finding out his baby mom on top of that is sleeping with Drake. Drake is paying for everything. That's still like, come on, Drake, you're doing too much. That's how you get in trouble in the first place.
This is, man, it's so hard. Drake, bro, you got to stop paying for
like, niggas are emotional. You see how Sauce is like, not only did a diss track, he's threatening them. On the leaked phone call, he said like, yo, I'm gonna shoot him,
and he's
shoot the bus.
Bro, my thing is, if I was Drake, I'm just gonna go off topic here. This is my thing. If I was Drake, stop messing around with the bops that have already been with other rappers.
Drake has done more for me than my baby daddy has ever done since the moment I've met him. So let's just make that very clear.
Financially, he's just been willing to.
Financially, and he just obviously treated me better.
Hey man, the man just dropped a whole new album and every song was about me, baby. Had the whole going deep sea, baby. Yeah, man, I'm the nigga that he talking about on the song that was putting the bone on the in the home that he was paying for. You heard what he said? Tricking on all the bills is how I sauce and spill. When I found out that you was nigga in the house I paid for, it broke my heart. That was me from the start.
50 Cent's co-signing it. He's loving it only because 50 Cent baby mama is in that same drama. 50 Cent is feeling it. Bro. I don't believe the idea that 50 was like, oh, he's not hurt behind the situation.
Oh, if you got a baby mama, you got drama.
Yo, deadass, y'all go watch that convo with me and Daphne Joy, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all know me, I'm anti-tricking. Okay, I'm not doing none of that. Never. It's not happening. I'm not coming off $1. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie, that's the first time I like talk to a chick. Yo, bro, she's a pro. Like, I see why she got 50, Diddy, all of them niggas. Nigga, she almost got me, nigga. Like, nigga, I almost like logged into my account and sent her some bread, nigga. Like, yo.
And you definitely gonna be hurt. It is what it is. Especially if there's leaked video of your baby moms on the interwebs
enjoying. Oh my God, that was a session. You call that a session?
You know what? Okay. I didn't want to say. I saw a clip. We saw a 2-minute clip, right? Just for reference. We did some research purposes,
bro.
You know,
that shit is 38 minutes, bro. Yeah,
we couldn't go through to 30, right? But what got me was when the baby oil came out in the video. When it came out in the camera, when the baby oil got the closer, I lost my shit.
Like he was advertising. I just saw Diddy had full production, son. Let me tell you about Diddy, bro.
Okay,
this nigga is beyond wild. He definitely need to do an extra 2 years after this video came out. An extra 2 years you gotta add on this list, bro.
Time,
so. I'm not here to support what he does or shit like that.
I'm definitely not doing that.
But he has the right to enjoy himself in his own private homes and stuff like that,
yeah,
right?
Everybody does.
But recording and doing a full production, the red light, he thought he was in red light district. And then the reason why the videos leak, Cloud Babies, is because he ended up using the Constar's phone because he have like 5-6 cameras. Every other production in the world use like 3-4 cameras and stuff like that. Him, he's like, nah, fuck it. We're going above. This is Spielberg.
He did a live, like it was a live audience multicam setup.
So he recorded the video on the homie's phone, not realizing that was happening. Out of nowhere, he came out enjoying it. He was like, yo, you enjoying that, daddy? He was more focused on him getting pleasure, bro, than she was.
I mean, it sent me, it is what it is, but like, yeah, going back to, if you're 50 and you catch wind, or you getting messages of people that have done the research as well, and then and then they have to come up and be like, dog, you seen that? For 50, obviously, you can't even begin, like, forget your own hurt. Now you know your son has to deal with the stigma.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a real whore. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am anti-paying for pussy. I wouldn't pay a bitch $1. But yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm making too much money. Yo, bitch, I got 10 grand for you too. If everybody can train you up, yo, I got 10 bands too. Fuck it. Let me ask you a question. If we went on a date, you let me fuck the first night or not? Dead ass. Like, I'm dead ass. Like,
it just depends how well we get along.
I feel like it's special because
This is my son's mom in the actual tape. But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years. She could be out back with a dog for all I care. To be honest with you, you know, and she's the only person that we didn't get into the documentary that I wish we did, because it would be the person that's there that wasn't a victim.
I agree with 50, 100%.
But
Though she's not a victim. The way she was enjoying that, bro, like.
Well, and that's fine. That's not a problem. There's plenty.
Yeah, but I the way she responded, though, like she was a victim. That's what I'm talking about. Like at the end of the day, let's not play that ball.
Let's not
like,
play
you know
that.
what I mean?
Let's not play that. Even not to get into the weeds, but looking back at Cassie's situation, the way she was treated by Diddy, 100%. But in those Diddy parties, like the acts of the sexual stuff
During the trial, what we discovered,
exactly. Through that, and also seeing this new one, it's like, okay, you know, they weren't.
Is it lust for money? It's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do anything for money.
That's just fun, bro. But at the end of the day,
but we added 2 years though. 2 years jail.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it was the Cassie elevator shit 100%. That really was like, that's the problem, right? Yeah. You can't be treating women like that. But it's just interesting to go into like the actual acts of what we were all gassed up about, and like we're talking about the Diddy parties, whatever. That stuff low key was consensual.
Yeah,
like, and it was part of fun.
But not hitting her though. But
it is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is.
A whole UFC. We're gonna have a whole UFC. I hope you agree to get 10 band a month.
Well, it's just
crazy.
Well, it's just funny, especially in a timeline now where, you know, the industry and the corporation behind that kind of stuff is crazy. Because like Diddy was, you know, recording it for himself. Nowadays, that stuff is all over the internet. Look at Adam 22. That's his whole brand.
That's his whole brand.
His whole brand is that.
Speaking of that, did you see that it was fake that Lena the Plug was getting filed for divorce? It's not even her and stuff.
I think a lot of guys were hoping and praying for that. And same with whoever the dude is that's doing that.
You don't pray for that. It's not like you praying for it. It's like people can't wait to be like, I told you so.
Yes, yeah.
Because you letting your wife get in.
Dude, but
it's the same Diddy thing.
But I'll tell you this. You know how strong that marriage is?
Yeah.
You know what it's been through?
Yeah.
Survived Jason Love's goddamn twice,
homie,
and everybody else that she be working with nowadays. So I don't know what it'll take a lot.
You know what I've learned without the whole drama here with the baby moms and stuff like that?
Up?
Like Diddy said, he could give her everything in the world except for the D, right?
Yeah, right.
He's walking around here with 3 inches. I don't know why Adam is walking around with, because I don't watch those thing.
Yeah, maybe that's the difference.
Doesn't matter. All those fake pills you see, like, buy these pills and then your penis is gonna get to 6 inches and shit like that. So if Diddy cannot get it, you ain't getting it.
Facts.
That's false advertisement right there.
Facts.
If Diddy ain't gay, he's a billionaire. You don't think he's trying to pleasure his women? You don't think he's looking for those pills? And I bet you he's trying.
Yeah, even with surgeries and all that, you don't think Diddy would have got through it? Nah. Like Batman?
It's not like he can go to Turkey and get a toupee.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he couldn't figure it out, y'all gotta quit it. If y'all doing anything with gadgets, this, that, leave your PP alone, man.
Leave it alone.
You're blessed with what you got, and it is what it is. But it shows you that some certain dudes that aren't blessed in that department, right, will claw their way to a position of power to be with bad women. Because, of course, they still got the desires like everybody else, right? Unless they go full monk mode and they turn into a priest, goddammit. Yeah. You know? But for Diddy's sake, you claw into a powerful position. And then when you get there, you know that you can't keep the baddie you with. So what you got to do? You got to think about the delusion of what that is. To Diddy, he's the powerful guy in the room.
But you lost all your power at that time, though.
To him, that's not the case. To him, it's like, I'm conducting this like I'm the director, right? I'm in charge.
Like the all-pride.
Yes, that's what he thinks. Like, that's what's going through his head. Because look, man, at the end of the day, there's plenty of businessmen like Bill Gates that you could easily see that hire the dominatrix to come and beat their ass and kick him in the nuts and stuff.
Yeah,
because
I can see Elon and I see all of them doing it. But
it's like
not Diddy, just like hit different.
100%. They're so powerful in their daily life that they need to feel the other side in the bedroom when no one's watching.
Yeah.
But Diddy would put cameras and shit there. He was like, I want to watch it back.
Not
Oh,
one,
yeah.
not
Our
two,
replays.
not three.
So yeah,
not
if there
four,
were pills, son,
6.
Diddy would be good. Now
Bro.
niggas would be off balance and shit for no reason, son.
Bro,
12 inches. Everybody, son.
Everybody be walking around with 12 inches. Fashion would have to change. Pussies would have to adapt. The whole world would be a different place.
Jared, would you wife up Daphne?
Yeah, young perspective.
Because you're young, so maybe
Yeah,
it's a
you're
different
YG.
view
Let's go.
for you.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Why? Is it because of what you see now? Remember, she's getting
Wayne's
paid
right
now.
back
She's
there.
gonna write a book and then disclose everything, and that shit's gonna sell.
So that's a no right now.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna change it up.
It's
now.
a no right
She's
now.
gonna pay for everything. She got you.
Everything.
You have to pay
Private
for
jets
shit.
everywhere.
It's
You get
all
to meet
money's
Diddy.
covered.
You get to meet Diddy
But
when
everybody
Diddy come
knows. Everybody knows about Daphne and Diddy, and now you're next.
Nah, I couldn't.
See?
Even like with all the money and stuff, it's just like if you get that reputation, like if you go into that like industry, then like you're gonna have that backlash.
Yep.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have
the
that
kids
backlash.
too. You cannot. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just it's
Forever. The internet don't forget.
yeah.
Honestly, we're in an age where it's real weird. Unless the power go off, the internet don't forget, and
Yeah.
you're gonna have to deal with it. Like you can't even move now. The internet's worldwide. You can't even go to some Guatemala. You can't live your life. You really can't.
So in 20 years from now, AI is gonna spit the facts.
Oh.
Yeah, Diddy's baby moms and 50's baby mom on some Siri voice.
Don't say that.
I'm dead ass. That's what's gonna happen, son.
AI is gonna reveal all of our search histories too, and we're all fucked.
We all fucked. son. We all fucked. Speaking of that, my boy Strickland is completely banned from the UFC and the White House.
Yeah,
They were
so-
like, nah, son, you can't talk about Israel.
I got the call. The UFC higher ups called me, the big names. And they said, Sean, I gotta apologize, but you're not Israeli enough to go to UFC 250 Israel edition.
This is crazy. Now we have to be real careful.
Very, like Shank,
addressing-
you gotta, the whole
Because
TYT is gonna
this-
get banned.
This is our first episode back,
I'm
and
getting banned.
and we can't get another flag, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna address this tiptoes. But the UFC is having a card 250, calling it freedom.
From what?
Freedom.
Freedom from what?
We're at war right now. God damn it. We're calling it freedom, and we set up a whole UFC octagon outside the White House.
Oh my God.
And it's happening next Sunday. So
That's where all the taxpayer money is going, son.
Bro,
that and drones.
a good
That's
budget.
crazy.
Hey man, why not? At least we're getting entertained. I'm tired of seeing bombs dropped and no fuel. Okay, I'm trying to get entertained.
Son, there's gonna be a ballroom.
Dog.
Trump is talking about trying to give $1.7 billion away to the Gen 6
Yo, you know what?
participators.
Bro, if you know the
Yo.
there's obviously American fighters, there's other fighters from around the world. If Alex Pereira goes on and wins the fight and becomes a champion, Trump should walk out one of those gold membership cards. The USA, give him a citizenship.
He
right
need to
there.
give him a shoe too.
Give him a
Give him a
citizenship
shoe
right
deal
there.
at that.
Bro, at that point, you can't have a Brazilian come and win at the White House.
So what do you
Give
win
him a
though?
citizenship.
Do you win Trump's merch
That's
if
what I'm
you
talking
win?
about.
Like, do you get the phone? You
No,
get the
give him
hat?
a goddamn a house and a land and let him live in the States at that point. You're at the White House and
Yeah.
you just won the card. That's crazy to me. All right, so we'll address this. Sean Strickland, if you didn't know, if you're just a hip hop head and you haven't been paying attention, Sean Strickland is a UFC fighter who's very outspoken. He's very American, and he's very, I would say, triggering to people who have very sensitive, sensitivities, I would say, right? So Sean speaks his mind, and he's a little blunt with everything he addresses. But he has opinions. He had an opinion about the war. I'm not going to say which war, and I'm not going to say who's fighting the wars, but let's just say Sean Strickland isn't on the side of the one with
that we're donating money to
Trump,
fight this war. That's what it is.
Yeah, the one that Trump's like basically funding. The one that doesn't really make sense from the U.S. point of view. So Sean Strickland was speaking his mind. He gets a phone call. He just won the championship. He's now the American UFC champion, and he gets a phone call that he can't come to freedom. Yo, that to me is mind blowing, bro. I get that he's inflammatory, but you're not gonna get your American champion to show up at the White House card.
Why is Trump doing that?
What you mean?
Attention, or is it to keep away from that whole,
Dude.
you know, the island man?
I just think it's less calculated than people think. I think Trump he's a showman, and he wants.
What do you mean less calculated? They planned this a year
I know,
ago.
but I'm saying like it's not. There's no ulterior motive to like hide the war that's happening to distract people. I don't buy that. I just buy that Dana White and Trump are pretty close. They had an idea.
Yeah.
Trump spat an idea. Like, why don't you have a fight at the White House? Dana White said we could do that. Trump
As
said
long
why
as
not?
Trump is getting the money, you know he's getting a percentage.
Well, regardless, whatever the hell,
Yeah.
it's more of a spectacle for Trump to flex his presidency. The whole thing, the reason why Trump became president is to flex.
Yeah, that's true. That's all it is.
Like really, at the end of the day, like it's for his ego and the flex. So you don't think this is part of it? I had a UFC fight.
I was the
White
first
House.
one. Yeah.
I was the one. You know, like, it's part of.
It's
his
like
shit.
hiring Soldier Boy. Yo.
Exactly.
Trump is the first. Is the black Soldier Boy. He's the white Soldier Boy.
So
he was the first to do everything, and that's all he want to claim, son.
Exactly. So it's like it's not as deep as people think.
Yeah.
It really isn't. It's surface level ego.
Yeah, people
shit.
think he's playing 4D chess. That's
No, dog.
He's playing 4D
He's
chess.
playing checkers. Goddamn it. Let's be real.
No, this nigga's playing Uno.
Like-
I think he's not advanced yet to play
Yeah.
N1. Yeah. Draw 4, nigga.
So
yeah,
and
he's still cheating too, playing Uno. Draw 4, nigga.
And
4 skips.
And what
God
Strickland
damn.
was talking about, even he came out with a video post this, and he was telling about how he's banned, and he was saying that like, obviously, you know, with Trump and all that bullshit, there's another country that has.
Son, you cannot criticize the small hats, bro. They banning everybody. Shank from
Hold on.
TYT,
Don't
everybody.
even say small hats, bro. You about to get us banned. I'm just saying, like that country has power over the U.S. And that's what Strong was saying. And the fact that he got
and the
banned
whole
for
world
saying
is watching it too and seeing it too.
And the fact that he got banned for saying it shows that there's some truth behind it.
For
and
real.
That's some weird shit. That's some
Just
weird
banning people from not only from freedom of speech, but only entering the country too. Like, but not only America's doing that, Australia's doing the same thing, UK's doing the same thing. Like all of them is doing the same thing. And then
we're basically
people's watching
we're
this like,
close
come
to
on.
being communists at this point.
Yeah, like I don't
we're-
understand what they're doing.
Yeah, we're basically here in Australia, y'all don't know, we're like a social experiment for basically like they're gonna bring in the social credit systems and all that. Like anything that y'all worry about in the States is basically happening here already, and they're trying it out.
Yeah,
like that's what's going on.
Yeah.
So you know, if you don't
It's
see
just
us
not
the
enough
next few
people
months-
talking about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, shit.
Did you see that what's her name? Lisa Spencer.
I started identifying as a black fella a few months ago. Am I Aboriginal? Yes I am. And I finally feel at peace with who I am. One of the mob. I am Aboriginal. End of story.
We're talking about protected classes here. You know, every protected class, it's like nowadays with so much content being made, it's like you have to stay away from the red zones. And the red zones are protected classes. And in Australia, we have our own protected classes. And Indigenous people are hella protected.
Yeah.
They get a lot of rights and a lot of support based on what they went through and fair. But at the same time, we can't be sitting around like you can't make jokes about people. Let's be real. Like we can't be sensitive.
Do Australia have a freedom of speech law like that? Like
That's
the way we
what
have
I
in the
thought,
States? Like I did not agree with her jokes and stuff like
100%,
that.
100%.
Like especially the
Yeah,
petrol,
it's a bad
petrol
joke.
thing. That
It's
it's
a
a bad
bad
joke.
joke.
It's definitely a bad joke.
Terrible
but
joke.
people can argue like, well, Drewski's making black white faces and stuff like that. Like how far is jokes?
Fair enough. It hurts people to see their own stereotype or like see their own culture be mocked in some aspect. But at the end of the day, comedy is like you said, just trying to make people laugh. If you fail at that, you make it a terrible swing at it, and you're distasteful, then you've made a bad joke, and you don't deserve to be, let's say, like paid for people to come watch you. Like, so people don't come to watch your shows. You don't make a living from comedy because you got bad jokes. That makes sense. But because you have bad jokes doesn't mean you should go to jail.
You should be canceled.
Or
And
you
she got
should-
fired. She got fired from her job.
From your job. Look, fired from your job is different because the only thing I'll say there is because like
Brand risk.
yes, you get like because for her comedy, she's damaging her own brand by making bad jokes. If she works for a company, it might be damaging to that brand to be making those because you get a demographic.
That's what's up with good with freedom of speech. Like, you know what I mean? You allowed to, hold the accountability. Like, you know what I mean?
You should be able to have freedom of speech, but it's like the consequences shouldn't be a thing where the speech itself is what you get held accountable for. Yeah. It's, it's everything else. You know what I mean? Like how people are going to, mess with you after that.
Did you have a problem with Kevin Hart jokes against George Floyd and against the Charlie Kirk's jokes and stuff like that? Or?
This is the problem, Like, again,
this is the same thing to me.
It's the same thing. So to me, I love comedy, right? I love roast. So if you know what a roast is and what they were trying to do, it's harsh and it's crazy jokes. So fair enough, it's a bad one. Right? You might not like it, but that doesn't mean you have to stand up and stop the show and do some social justice and call some people out because this isn't he wasn't doing a speech. This was a roast.
Yeah.
It was in the guise of a roast. It was in the box of a roast.
Well, Lisa Spencer now, she just did a skit that just went completely bad. But would you be mad at her for not apologizing?
Yeah, dude, if you're doing comedy and you want to stand by your bit, you don't have to apologize to me, right?
And just deal with the consequences.
Deal with the consequences. But at the same time, I don't especially with black people, when it comes to the George Floyd stuff, I get it 100%. But y'all being so upset to the point where you're mad at Kevin Hart for him not doing something, or like mad at the event and mad at Netflix and all that.
Yeah.
We need to relax now. Like we gotta chill. 100% address it, but we don't need to be.
This is the new world we in, bro. It's like, too sensitive. You can't criticize certain things. You got the whole small little country controlling a whole different. You can't criticize them either. It's just like back in the 80s, the jokes was flying. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I do not agree with Lisa Spencer, whatever her name is.
100%.
But like, she should have the freedom to be like, all right, and they should give her a second chance.
Exactly, dude.
But she's done that before too, though, making fun of Indians.
You're right.
I think you know what I mean.
I mean, so fair enough. Like with this Australian girl, she's obviously going down the route of trying to be funny but upset people and be raunchy,
rage baiting.
And she rage bait. Good, nice. You nailed it. And for her, it's a point of like, okay, I have receipts. To her, she's like, I have justification for why I think I'm allowed to do this.
Is she the Chud the Builder? Is she the Australian Chud the Builder?
I don't know about that. I don't think she's the same as that. That seems like
that's too far-fetched.
That's one. If you're saying the N-word, it's like that has so much history and connotation to it.
Yeah.
Like at that point, it's a different whole conversation, right? That's not a joke. You're not joking. You're not even.
But making fun of a whole culture, though, is just pretty much the same thing, though, right?
Yeah, but making fun of stereotypes of a culture is one thing. Bringing up literally derogatory from like slavery times, and then bringing up murder and like how that kind of like violence, that kind of stuff. That's a different thing.
Yeah,
that's a different thing to pulling up for Indian curries or whatever the hell and talking shit about that or whatever the hell, whatever the stereotypes you want to put Asians with bad driving, whatever you want to do with stereotype. Like some of them are you can't be putting all of them in a box and saying that's all bad.
Yeah.
But you have to distinguish. You have some nuance and be like, that's funny, that's a joke, or that's not gonna hurt.
At least she tried. Like it's trash, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Tried, at least if there's an attempt to be funny, like she would have been okay.
I only understand because we're in this business as far as entertainers and stuff like that. We make jokes all the time, and not all of them, like, you know what I mean. But still, like
exactly. It's like we can't be so sensitive out here. But
I will get backlash for this.
We might. Whatever.
You agreeing with the white racists? No, I'm not really agreeing with her. I'm just saying she should be allowed to say certain.
It would have been funny, bro, if she didn't it's just funny how there is lines and definitions, right? Like it would have been funny up until the sniffing the petrol thing.
I didn't think the whole skit was funny though.
Dude, I will say
it was crunchy, but like I could understand it.
Let me break it down for you, right?
She doesn't have the storytelling of making it funny.
What's funny to me is if you really look at it nowadays with indigenous people, and this is a fact. Like there's definitely a lot of indigenous people that still have a lot of melanin, but there is a big portion of indigenous like mobs that are super integrated with Australian people as well. So they're light skinned.
That's true.
They're white almost.
That is true.
Like if you show up,
I still don't know.
Dude,
I still don't want to believe that. I'm from the States, of course. I'm from America. So when I came here and then somebody told me they're Aboriginal and then they're like white, I'm looking at you like, come on now, son.
Bro.
Like, don't try to Rachel me, yo. Don't. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? The white girl claiming like she's black because she did a black dude. Like
it's facts. What are we gonna do? Skate around the topic here? It's facts.
You still have to do research, though, my nigga.
But I'm saying,
like,
Gordon Ramsay came out here, was shooting something, and they said, we're going to do a welcome to the land. They brought out Aboriginal people to do a nice welcoming to them.
Kid Leroy is Aboriginal, isn't he?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And blonde Australian people came out, and they were indigenous, and fair enough, that's their bloodline.
Yeah.
So for her, it would have been funny because she's white as hell. It would show that like nowadays, a lot of indigenous people are white. Right?
If she was, there's nothing they could have said, but she's not.
But
so
even
to
if
her,
she's
they
not,
looking at her
I'm
like,
saying,
yo, you racist.
No, but
bigot,
even if she's
man.
not, it's funny for her to like do the skit as if she is, because there is precedence for there being white indigenous people. So it would have been funny because it would have been like, because it is shocking. Like, let's say you come from the States. Black people come from the States, whatever, they come to see an indigenous, playing somebody.
That's what I'm saying. She's not really good at storytelling because that's where the joke landed.
It would have been
because
a good punchline. Like,
we don't know, like when you know how many white people that I've met here in Australia, they're telling me they're Aboriginal,
Well, that's
and I'm
what I'm
looking at
saying.
them like every time, like you're lying. Man.
That's
You're
the
like,
funny. There's
that's
the funny. There's the funny.
But sniffing petrol.
Yes. Then you went too
like,
far.
You know what I mean?
Now
Like there's certain things you just like.
Now you brought up something that's actually damaging to that culture and that people. Like that behavior is become. It's really bad in terms of like how like health and all that.
Even
people have died. Like,
even the petrol joke, she could have flipped it around. Like, oh, the American dude or whatever dude is drinking, and he was like, I'm not strong enough. He was like, we drink petrol out here. We built for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. You could do stuff like that, but don't be like sniffing it and then you look awkward, dancing. She's like the whole thing.
Jokes are jokes. We shouldn't be so sensitive. But if you don't like the joke, it's a bad joke, and leave like boycott it or whatever you want to do, but it doesn't need to be a thing where you need to now get pitchforks out and get flames and go hunt people down and you know, end their careers and do this, that. Like at the end of the day, they made a bad joke. Don't like that person, move on.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
why are we being so caught up in like the
So,
mobs?
you want to say something? No. Okay. Michael Jackson versus Netflix. What is going on? I went to see the movie.
Oh, what'd you think?
I enjoyed the movie.
What'd you think?
I was pissed off Janet Jackson wasn't in the movie. I was like, what the hell?
That was Janet's choice though.
I know, but still, like, it's not classic if it's not like you don't have the whole fams in there.
That was weird having not having her in there.
Oh my
But
god,
the
the
movie-
Knicks niggas is sending me videos, my nigga.
Bro, we'll
Sorry.
talk about the Knicks in a second. We're gonna bring the Knicks up. We're gonna talk about that because you Brooklyn head. I'm sorry.
Knicks niggas, man. Interrupting my show. My bad, man.
Bro,
Go ahead.
it has to happen, bro. It's 2 up right now. Now Michael Jackson was up, but Netflix just decided to put out a documentary trying to bring him back down, huh?
About the trial or something. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so
I'm scared to watch it because I've seen a good movie just now.
I don't want to watch. I'm gonna boycott that because at the end of the day,
Fuck the facts.
Yo,
but
bro,
it's supposed to be facts in
I
there.
don't care. I've been a fan of Michael Jackson since I was a kid, and it was so hard to be a fan for so long.
That's what
it
I'm
was
talking
difficult.
about. Is
And
the
finally,
choose.
bro,
You see how niggas be chosen?
I know. Don't.
If
We
it's
gotta get us
Epstein,
banned, bro.
No.
Cut his
if
mic.
If it's Michael, no.
Ridiculous.
If it's certain people, no. No, son.
Bro, I'm just saying it was so hard to be a fan, and finally, Jafar Jackson decided to embody his uncle and come out and put out a performance that we haven't seen before,
did well.
and ignite people and remind people why Michael was so good.
Yeah.
And then, at the heat of the moment, while we all appreciating, and now the Epstein files came out and showed that Michael was actually helping kids and all that kind of stuff, and now. We get to it, and the people are starting to love Michael again. He's back on the charts. Billie Jean is #1 on the Billboard top. Again.
Crazy.
Again. That's how good he was. And now you're telling me Netflix that y'all decided to bring out this stupid ass documentary.
You can't read the room.
Bringing up the same shit that
White
we have
people
heard
decision. That's
that
white
y'all
people
try to
decision.
peddle to us for 15 years. Get your ass out of here, man.
And I
Netflix
agree.
with your bullshit.
I kind of agree to disagree because I'm like, damn, if it's true, if the facts are there, yeah.
Dog.
Put this nigga to jail, but although this nigga's dead, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
He was weird.
But-
We know that Michael was weird, but I don't think he was doing the nefarious shit that people were talking about.
Yeah,
man.
I know,
Like
I
that's
understand.
money grab and defamatory stuff. Literally all of the famous kids that ever hung out with Michael all have the best stories. Macaulay Culkin, even
some of them came back and rebunked their stories and saying that it was their parents or
their parents. People approach their parents.
I haven't seen this new one though.
There's
so I don't
multiple instances of people in suits, lawyers and this not, and people for influence coming up and being like,
Michael Jackson fans ain't gonna watch this shit.
Coming up to them and saying, "Oh, if you take Michael to court, you'll get this money." Because he has there's so much out there, he has to hush them. You know what I mean? Or whatever the hell. So they convince their kids to go and lie and say some shit.
No, I agree.
Dog,
it's crazy. How you feel about this, Michael? Did you see it?
Nah,
you haven't seen the
Michael movie. I want to see it though,
bro.
That's good, son.
It's good.
It's good.
And to me, it was cool to see costumes and that era.
Yeah,
of it's dope, man. That era was cool. That was a cool era, even for music. And Coleman Domingo played the father. He played that role so good.
Yeah, they need to
Nailed
win some
it.
sort of award. That was pretty good.
Nailed it.
So how do you feel about, let's change subject, how do you feel about Drewski?
Drewski.
You seen the new skit?
Hilarious.
Yeah.
His skits the production is getting better and better. The makeup is getting better and better. But I got a bone to pick with Drewski. I got a problem with him.
What?
The skits are amazing, but you had a dope the YouTube shows you had going on could have been bona fide its own network, and you let it drop, bro.
Is it trash now?
Could have been Love Season 2.
Yeah,
was horrible.
Really
horrible. It was. That's got to be the worst reality show I've ever seen in my life.
Was it lack of
Season
funding,
1,
or just the story wasn't there?
I feel like he wasn't invested, and I don't know what the reasoning was. And the whole premise, you should have kept the facade of you actually trying to look for love. You just turned it into a trap house with crazy bitches, and didn't even do anything with it. You just let them exist and fight each other and called it a show. Insane. The first season actually had dates and all that. He's doing his auditions. He's doing his could have been records. Both those shows could have been a dynamic keep going seasons. Gonna be incredible. Oh, I was so disappointed. So I get it. You know what, Juicy? If you're gonna stop,
you're just busy. Yeah,
just stop doing could have been love all that. Focus on your skits. Put your money and energy. You hosting the BET Awards, so I bet you're prepping for that.
Yeah.
So it's don't do could have been love again. I don't want to see that shit again.
Yeah.
There's good women. There's majority good women. But holy shit, there was one girl named Perks. Her name was Perks. That's her nickname, dog.
Cause she owned that perky.
Literally, bro. Literally. Imagine, for no damn reason, just fighting, just throwing hands, just wigs coming off,
They're looking for the moment. That's all it is, man. Looking
100%.
for the moment.
You had that big girl, that 7-foot girl, she's 7 foot with a BBL.
From Brazil or something like that? Yeah.
So she's on that show. And they were doing a thing where they were showcasing talents. So, funny enough, she walked up on, the big girl, the Brazilian girl walked on stage, she about to do her thing. I thought she was going to have a basketball in her hand, but she didn't. That's okay. And all of a sudden, whatever, she was about to start. And then this Perks girl, random, not even, there's no beef, nothing, just runs on the stage to just take the spotlight and starts twerking and dancing in front of the Brazilian girl.
Yeah, it's just ghetto.
That's so ghetto.
Though. I bet you the numbers was up.
Oh,
I bet you.
I hope not.
Yeah, man.
This is the problem, bro. We gotta don't make the numbers go up on shit like that because you're gonna get more of it. And it's trash.
It's too late.
Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Yeah. So our last segment. What songs did you choose for this whole podcast?
All right, so we call it song battle, right?
Song battle, yeah.
And it could be we could guise the song battle however we want, but today we're doing it on the theme, which is Babymama drama. So what song you got? Babymama drama.
I picked 2 songs. Cloud Babies, you let me know which one should be the one for that theme. Well, you got a few too, or you
I only got one.
I got
really.
Bitches Ain't Shit But Hoes and Tricks.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. And I also have what did I put? I put Kanye West, The Prettiest Woman, The Prettiest People Do the Ugliest Thing.
Dude, and while we're doing this, Jared, if you get up, I reckon you Google AI. We'll see if AI is gonna come up with a better answer than us. Just go Babymama drama. Best song.
Yeah, best song
that comes
in regards to
with it.
Babymama.
Right, I got for baby. I don't know if it's Babymama's, but I got Justin Timberlake. What goes around comes around.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, even Cry Me a River, like you said.
Cry Me a River
was good.
You know, to me, you know, when you're hating on a bitch, you want to play this, you be hating. You know, that's what comes to mind for me.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm at.
So that would be your Baby Mama track list. So we having that in there.
Shit by Hoes and Tricks. I think that's got to be number one right now.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Like, cause that's right on point with it. You know? But what goes around comes around is like you cheating a little bit. So it's not like baby mama drama at that point.
Yeah, well, that's perfect for Daphne though, because she's here talking about like, oh, she's a victim, and then boom, that goes around like she was enjoying it. So boom.
That's true.
You know?
I mean, I appreciate you doing.
And then you cry me a river
you,
saying that, oh, you know what I mean?
That's my boy, man.
I see the method.
That's why you my
see
boy,
the method, man. But at the end of the day, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Yeah.
Jared, what you got for me, man? Jared, you got any music in regards to her?
Yo, what is that? You think Outkast song like this? No, Miss Jackson ain't like this.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. That was for Erykah Badu.
Yeah, that's true, but it wasn't.
That was a
Mama
diss
at that
track,
point.
technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. They were. Yeah, they are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they have kids. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson ain't bad. Okay.
That's too soft, though.
That is too soft.
That's too soft. Baby Mama drama music, Cloud Babies. If
Area
you have
code?
any, who?
Area code, Ludacris.
Okay.
I got
Area code?
hoes.
Nah, that's just bragging. You bragging about
no,
hoes
no.
at that point. Yo, the comment section better be lit up with song suggestions right now, because this is what we want. Every episode when we do a song battle, y'all better come with the heat too, because I know y'all be sitting there.
Yeah, it's a track list. It's not really a battle. It's a track list
Coming
of
up
the
with
theme
a
of the
playlist.
playlist.
We might have to do some That's It Spotify playlists from these themes, actually. I think that might be a good idea.
Dedicated to 50 Cent, man.
For this one, yeah.
Hoes and tricks.
Baby Mama drama, man.
Hopefully Sauce Walker get that invoice before he does something that he shouldn't do. Oh, before I even leave, son, the Knicks are up. I'm getting phone call from the Knicks.
Yo, let's
These
talk about
niggas,
it.
Cloud Babies.
Let's talk about it.
I predicted 2011 that the Knicks will never win a championship, not in our lifetime.
And I will say this. I know that's a fact because he told me this when we first met years ago.
Yes.
Before the Knicks were balling.
And then I have reasons for it. You know what I mean? So I told my boys, I'm like, yo, the Nets is gonna win a championship before the Knicks. Oh my God. Son, that shit is backfiring. You talking about Justin Timberlake? What goes around comes around?
Cry me a river right now.
Them niggas are on my shit. Pause, no Diddy.
They on your ass, bro.
I'm talking to Blaine. I put my Knicks hat on.
Yeah.
This nigga said, took it off. Took it off. So for a whole 20 minutes. Jared, you were there. You know what it is. Now, Cloud Babies, I stopped fucking with the Knicks since I was young, man.
Yeah.
I used to have an Atari. I used to play my video games and shit like that.
The
And my
Atari?
father broke my TV
Oh, shit.
over Patrick Ewing missing the goddamn layup.
Oh,
I know
not
you remember that
one.
memorable moment.
Not that one.
And then Reggie Miller coming out of nowhere doing the choke single. This nigga grabbed the whole TV. That's when you had the knobs.
yeah, I had the dial on that.
You had the knobs, and then you had the fucking. You have to like, you know,
Yeah, the antennas?
and shit.
Yeah.
You have to make shit tap the shit when the
like
when the
phones.
video games is acting up.
Yeah.
You tap the TV like pop pop. Yo, he grabbed that TV, slammed it on the fucking. Bro, I was mad for a good month and a half. That was the last time I fucked with the Knicks.
Bro, that's
and still to
so
this day.
Funny, bro.
So now they calling me, interrupting the show. They know we having a show.
Yeah, I don't care.
They know.
They're up. That's Knicks are up,
2-0.
bro. The whole of New York. You're like one of the. You definitely part of the demographic of New Yorkers that chose a side and chose Brooklyn early on, and now y'all have to eat it because the Knicks are on fire.
So they're
And
gonna
the New York-
destroy the whole city,
Bro,
son.
Knicks fans,
It's Gotham right now.
Knicks fans have been wild for years, and now they have the moment. It's their
They have
moment.
no reason.
This is their moment.
They've
bro.
been practicing that
They've
anger.
been practicing this.
They've been in the dojo for like damn near 40 years screaming.
Bro, they got
we
heat.
got this every year. Every year. We got this.
New Yorkers got heat for everybody. Every city can get it. Everybody is getting it.
I was so happy when they say Spirit Airline got canceled. I'm here thinking them niggas won't be able to travel. I really thought so, but somehow, some way, them niggas said, "Fuck it, we hopping in the Greyhound bus, we taking the dollar cab, we whatever needs to be done.
Bro.
We get to San Antonio, son."
And they got 2 up in San Antonio, and now they go back to New York for 2 games. Dude.
That shit is fucked.
The streets about to be on fire.
On fire. I'm mad I'm missing out. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a Heat fan. I'm not a Knicks fan like that, but I'm mad I'm missing out because I know the fuckery right now.
Dude, this is a good
finals. The happy hour. Everywhere's a happy hour right now, bro. I'll be drunk 24/7.
I bet.
For damn near $50. I'll be lit right now, boy.
Imagine if they sweep. If they win the next 2 games from sweep.
We will not stop hearing from it for 40 years. It'll be the next Drake versus Kendrick shit.
Dog. It'd be mad.
In history books, that's gonna be the 2 big event during our decade right now. Drake sued and he came back, dropped 3 hot album, and then the next one.
Knicks
oh my
sweep
god.
The finals. Nah, dog.
Knicks gonna win.
This is great. You know what? The NBA is lit right now because OKC got out and we're all happy about that. And when you got Wemby versus the Knicks, it's 2 great stories. You got one Shaolin monk that's 7'5", and you got the Knicks.
He got the nuns with him and everything.
Yeah. He got the Lord with him, and then you
Jesus.
got Knicks with the slumlords of the world.
From the bottom,
best, from the
Timberlands. You know how many Timberland boots is in Times Square right now?
You got everybody. You got the whole New York showing up.
Congratulations to you guys, man. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm like, man.
We'll have a whole segment.
I don't want Spurs to win. That's the thing. If it was OKC, I'd be like, I never fuck with the Spurs either. So
bro, I don't mind the Spurs.
Might as well let the Knicks. That's my hometown, but to be honest, my friends are gonna kill me.
Whoever wins. But to be honest, I just want to see the Knicks win just for what's
Yeah, it's been 40
happen.
years, my nigga. It's been a while.
What's gonna happen after? We'll cover it. We'll have a whole segment.
No, they gotta call in.
Yeah,
they already invite themselves in.
Spurs in 7.
Spurs in 7. Can you imagine the Spurs come back on that day, though? I won't, son.
Dude, Wemby.
If the Spurs come back,
it'd be crazy.
Wemby come back, my nigga. Oh my God,
crown him.
What?
He might be the GOAT right then and there.
I'll be the GOAT.
Back to back with OKC and the Knicks. If he does that,
the most goated entry.
That is true. Were they 2 down?
They were.
When they were playing
I think
OKC?
they won the first game. They lost the second and third, and then they got the 4th one, lost the 5th, and then I think they.
But this dynamic is different, though.
Yeah.
Bro, how long has Wemby been in the league,
2.
bro? What is this, his 2nd season?
No, he's been in the league for 4 years now, no?
4 years?
Has it?
I think this is his
Double check.
second
How long
season, bro.
Wemby been in the league?
I'm pretty sure. He went and did Shaolin training in the offseason, and this is his 2nd season.
You can't control that nigga 7'4". What the fuck? That's abnormal, my nigga.
7'4".
He's an alien. People saying that. You know how people are saying that the aliens is real right now,
bro.
Yeah.
How long he's been there?
Wemby.
How long?
If it's his 2nd season, imagine that.
He'll be one of the greatest of all time. He's gonna be in that convo.
I don't even.
It's gonna be
shooting threes.
Tim Duncans and all of that. He's gonna be in that convo.
He's unguardable too.
Did you see that dunk from the fucking foul line?
Yeah. Okay. Now I got one argument though. What happens when there's a Shaq type that comes back around?
No, Shaq was different. He wouldn't be able to control Shaq. Not Shaq at his prime. Not Shaq. Not even Shaq and Lakers Shaq. Not Kobe Shaq either.
But the thing about it is, Wemby could then, if Shaq's guarding him, sit out on the 3-point line and just shoot all day. That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. He'll drop more number than Shaq, but in the paint, Shaq is dominant.
Rebounds is not happening.
Yeah.
There you go. Rebounds go out the window.
But I'm telling you, if he goes to the gym, you know what I mean, spending $1 million on his body like LeBron is doing.
If Wemby comes out looking like David Robinson from the Spurs back in the day, it's over.
It's over. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
It doesn't say? Well, I swear it's his only like 2nd or 3rd season.
Did you hit Google, nigga? Or you hit Chat GPT, nigga? What do you have, nigga?
Just go
Wemby Yahoo, nigga. Don't go to Yahoo for info.
Wemby drafted. This is we got Jared. Jared's about to be
slow.
When Wemby was drafted, that's it. That's it. You hitting Yahoo and shit.
That's it.
This nigga's still using Yahoo Cloud, baby.
That's it. You know, low key, because you know
we need to make a donation, man.
23.
23. Oh yeah, you're right.
So 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years,
bro.
3 years.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's just becoming a vet now.
Yeah.
And dude is on the way.
Yeah.
Good Lord. We'll see.
We'll see.
Crazy.